Joining me as co-commentator here, Toby, another member of the Hogs. What do you make of that?
Beautiful shot. Coming in a bit fast over pitch on that one. And he's been punished.
It's true, you can't over-pitch here at the Hogs. You can't bowl short.
Only 359 more required. Should be easy.
White Hart key players on these side. Well, these two are very important. Alex Halliday, who's the Hogs captain, hasn't faced a ball yet, but he's the elder statesman of the team, really, and we'll hope to see him stay in for quite a long time. But there's also young Harry Fisher, who is coming in at number 3, who is a very, very promising young batsman. So, who's going to help me with the name of this bowler, by the way? Here he comes, down the hill. He's up to the umpire now. He bowls, left arm round the wicket.
Number 72 is a...
And that's just played off the outside edge, down through the gully region. The batsman crossed for 1. Is he coming around the wicket or over? I can't tell from here.
Where is the wicket? I think wicketkeeper is hiding it, isn't he?
Coming round.
He is coming round the wicket.
It was...
He looks like he's moving back over though.
It was little...
And that is the end of the over.
That's a big camera.
Guys, here's an example of the kind of camera that I should have.
We have, but we didn't bring it.
Hi, honest liar. No one from the Hogs has played international cricket, as far as I know. Certainly no one in this team. Maybe in the mists of time someone did.
Had a number of young Australian internationals play over the years.
That's true. So, here we go. Who normally takes the second over for you guys?
33.
Number 33. Going to bowl up the hill. It's quite a pronounced hill. Here he comes. He's up the hill. He bowls. That's on a length. And I think the batsman just tucked his bat inside his pad there. Didn't really play at it. Through to the keeper and no run.
I can just make his name. It is...
And the current score is 5 for no wicket from 1 over and 1 ball. Here comes the second one and the second over. He's coming up to the wicket now and he bowls, and that's on a length, and I think the batsman probably did play at that one, although he's trying to pretend that he didn't. Karan is number 33. All you guys are asking for Zoom. I'm afraid it's not possible. Hi, Clear Cut. Thanks for your comment. We're up to 500 now, 500 viewers. Keep sharing this post. He bowls, that's just back of a length, and a solid forward defensive there from Boucher. No run taken.
Boucher is a tall man, probably about 6'6".
Yeah, he's a big lad, isn't he?
You don't need the zoom for him.
And guys, if you're struggling with the picture quality, it's because we're in the middle of the English countryside here. So we're all we're using our 4G coverage. And here comes number 33 up the hill. He bowls, and that's on a length and blocked. No run. Boucher just taking his time, not worried, just waiting for the bad ball, which I'm sure will come. Now, Toby, you've bowled here a lot over the years. Just explain to everyone how hard it can be. coming up this hill?
It's quite a push, to be honest with you. We normally start our younger members of the club coming up it, and once you get to a senior age of roughly 26, then they might let you have a go down the hill. That's a play and a miss there just outside the off.
Yeah, doesn't seem to be troubling the Nepalese bowler there.
Get to a senior age of, but no, coming up that hill, you start to feel it normally after about the second over. And it's quite a slant. It's also quite an art trying to learn to actually adjust your run up and your landing foot, because it's just that little bit higher than normal. And coming onto the square, you probably come up a couple of inches. So it's adjusting your timing and getting used to it.
So,
Nobody asking for me.
no one's asking for Misha. And that's another very good ball, solidly defended by Boucher. Oh, and there's overthrows there. The return's gone over the wicketkeeper's head.
Run,
Will they come back for two? No, they decided to play it safe. It's quite sensible, I think. And that takes the score to 6 for no wicket.
After the second over.
Sujan, I wouldn't imagine the ball swinging very much. It's pretty warm here. There's not a lot of humidity in the air. There might be a little bit of movement off the pitch. It's still quite green, really, quite surprisingly green. So there might be a little bit of nip while the ball's still new. Lots of people now asking for Misha.
Aww.
So there she is.
Hello. Your hand's in the way. I'm here still watching.
So the score is 6 for no wicket as we enter the third over. Number 72, who I think is Lalit. Am I right? Lalit.
You are right.
Coming in, just about to start his second over. So here he comes. Nice, easy, bustling run into the wicket. Bowls left arm over the wicket now, I think. Across the right-handed batsman, through to the keeper.
And it's Lalit. Oh, Lalit.
So, score remains 6 without loss. And so here comes Lalit once more. It's up to the wicket now. He bowls, and a big swish from the batsman there. It's obviously just outside the off stump and fails to make contact. Looks a bit fed up with himself, really. I think he fancied that one.
So at the beginning of the innings we were looking at 7.24 runs and over. Which has slowly crept up to 7.5 at the moment. But it's early in the innings, they'll be looking to get their eye in.
Oh, and the bowler delivers that one with a grunt, Lalit there. He's obviously putting some effort in. He's not struggling, it seems, with the slope. But if we're going to be really harsh, Toby, do you think that they're bowling straight enough at the moment?
I think they're more playing actually for the edge. From what we can see, they're putting it on a good length outside off.
Yeah.
The batsmen are being sensible and leaving it.
Just quickly talk you through the field. We've got mid-off, we've got cover, point, third man, 2 slips, fine leg, a square leg and a mid-on. And that's another play and a miss from Boucher.
That's what they're bowling to. They're looking for that edge. I just don't think it's moving enough really yet. He's got to learn to pitch it up if he's going to attack the stumps.
Well, it's very true. Here at Warnford, you've definitely got to pitch it up. Can get a bit of tennis ball bounce.
You're going to have to do well to get a decent bouncer in on him though.
Well, yeah.
About 6'6" to get up to.
So here comes Lalit as well. Up to the wicket, bowls left arm over, and that is straighter and just played away, no run. And so the Hogs just taking their time here. Score remains 6 for no wicket. And the target is 63, sorry. So another 357 runs required for the hogs at a run rate of about 7.5 and over. Here comes Lalit, up to the wicket, bowls, that's just back of a length, that's gone through quite low to the keeper, and that's the end of the over. Question there about how many people are here watching. Give you a quick pan round. We've got a few people down to our right, and then as we come round you see all the cars there in the car park, and there's the pavilion, and a load of spectators behind us as well. So there's probably 100 people here or so, something like that. At the end of that over, the score remains 6 for no wicket.
How many people do you have watching?
Currently got close to 900 people watching. Hello everyone in Nepal. So here we go, he's up to the wicket now, and he bowls, and that's on a length, and the batsman plays and misses. I think that must have just nibbled a bit off the seam. Hard to tell from our position here, square of the wicket. And that is another very fine delivery from up the hill. And it seems to me that he's really found quite a good length. It's just back of a length.
Down to here.
It's not looking comfortable yet, Halliday here.
No, well, he does often look a little bit shaky at the start of his innings, and he'll just like to feel the bat on ball, get one to the boundary, and then he'll settle down a bit, I think, don't you?
Yeah, I think so. Well, that's what he tells his kids back at school.
Yeah.
He's a teacher
So,
in one of the local high schools.
Absolutely. And that, I think, is going to be leg byes.
I think that
and
was
that-
just going down leg.
Yeah, and it's just nipped back, I think, probably again.
No, he's saying it's off the bat.
Oh,
Nothing
well, so
signals.
that's nothing signals off the bat.
Pushed around the corner.
Hi, Rauhan. No, I'm not a professional commentator, nor am I a professional cricketer. And Kushal, it's very nice to you to say that you'd like me to commentate on the World Cup, but I think it's unlikely. And there is a ball in the slot, and the batsman, it's a very nice shot through it's a mid, sort of on drive, but the mid-on fielder managed to get round and keep it to a single.
Just fumbled a bit there by number 17 with a run-out opportunity.
So the score now is 8 for no wicket. In the fourth over, I apologise. The bowler right now, I don't know his name, is number 33. Who can help me with that? And the Hogs are chasing 363. Sorry, who?
Lilat. No, sorry,
No,
33 is... Oh, yeah, it was...
Nice straight delivery there, blocked. He doesn't look like he's quite timing it on the block yet. But it's the first one back properly on ball.
I have no have a number. I'm so sorry. Number 33 is...
So guys, we're now up to 1,000 viewers again.
Oh, number 33 is Karan KC.
Karan, okay, so here he comes, Karan. Up to the wicket now, and he bowls, and that's a play and a miss. It's a big appeal from the Nepal team there. Umpire not interested.
Oh.
He looks like the bowler's getting into a nice rhythm there.
It does.
He's not charging in. It's just nice and gently, and there's a lot of action coming through, a lot of strength coming through the wrist in the last stride.
Yeah.
The delivery stride is really giving him a lot of through ball on that. I think we're seeing the ball carry well here today. There's one or two that seem to stick a little bit lower than normal.
Yeah, well that can happen here, can't it? That one or two do shoot through low, particularly when it's dry like this.
So your next bowler is...
I'm just going to show you a beautiful shot there of the Nepali flag flying high above Warnford.
I love that, I didn't even notice.
But Lalit is ready to bowl again.
Is it Lalit?
And here he comes down the hill. Up to the wicket, left arm over, bowls, and that has nipped away from the right-hander. Batsman holds the pose, more out of exasperation, I think, than anything else. Guys, I really appreciate that you'd like me to zoom a bit more, but I just can't work out how to do it.
We tried so many
We've tried
times.
a lot of times, and I've just turned the volume up.
Or down.
Or down.
Or turn the camera to ourselves.
The score is currently 8 for no wicket in the 5th over. Hogs chasing 363. Here comes Lalit up to the wicket, bowls. That's full of length, that one, and a solid looking forward defensive shot from Boucher. So here comes Lalit again, up to the wicket, bowls. Bit back of a length that, and solidly blocked there from Boucher. People asking if the ball's swinging. I can't really tell from here, but the conditions suggest to me that it's probably not swinging. It's very warm here. There's a bit of a breeze, not much humidity. A little bit of cloud cover.
Not at all.
So Lalit, once again, here he comes. Up to the wicket and bowls, and that's back. Of a length, and a sort of attempted front foot flay through point there, but unfortunately no contact again. And the Hogs won't be too worried about the run rate at the moment, although it is obviously creeping up the whole time. The main thing they'll be thinking about is keeping their wickets in hand. The outfield here is very quick. The boundaries aren't huge. There's lots of runs out here. Lots of runs been scored up here already this year. Wickets are hard to come by.
One total left.
So here comes Lalit once more. 5th over, up to the wicket and bowls, and that's short. And there's just a little inside edge, and that's gone down past the keeper all the way to the boundary for 4 runs. So that takes the total to 12 for no loss from Hogs in the 5th over.
Hmm? 1.1.
1.1. And guys, you're asking me to move nearer the boundary. I am literally 2 meters from the boundary here. You can see the boundary rope just there. So I can't get much closer. The umpires, I think, are both English. And the score is 12 for no wicket.
I think you could get closer, but it would be a little bit too much.
Here comes Lalit, up to the wicket and bowls, and that's short again.
Lovely. Nicely defended.
Hogs at the end of the 5th over are 12 for no loss. People asking about the ground. So the ground here is the Hogs' home ground. It's called Warnford. It's in a village called Warnford. It is not an international ground. We have in the past had New Zealand came to play us in the 80s, 20 years ago or so. But Nepal are the first international team to come here and play in 20 years or something. The conditions here, it's hot. It's currently sunny. There's a little bit of cloud around, but definitely no rain.
Hot and dry.
A little bit of a breeze. Oh, and that is edged. And Alex Halliday, the Hog captain, walks. And that's the first wicket. So that is 12 for 1. And Lalit, who's been bowling well, and he's deserved that wicket, I think. He's been bowling a troubling sort of line. Hi, Gafadi, thanks for taking part. So yeah, very well bowled there from Lalit. And yeah, I have to say that Alex Halliday never looked 100% comfortable there. And very well taken catch behind the stumps, pretty regulation. And the Hogs will be hoping that the new batsman, who you can just see coming onto your screen now, Harry Fisher, who is 17 or 18 years old, I think. He's been playing for the Hogs for a couple of years now. Scored his maiden century for the club last year.
It must be quite daring to play against an international team, I guess. What do you think?
Well, certainly for these guys who are not professional cricketers, it'll be intimidating, but also very exciting for them. And Harry here is very rarely fazed by anything. He's a careful, methodical batsman. He's been playing a pretty high standard of cricket, and he's a very good batsman. Hi Sajan, no, the Hampshire Hogs and Hampshire Cricket Club are two different things, so James Vince isn't our captain. So the Hogs are chasing 363 is the winning target. Nepal off to a good start. And that is a fine shot from Harry Fisher, just touching that round the corner from his first ball, and he's off the mark with an easy single down to fine leg. Hi, honest liar. Yeah, I play for the Hogs about 10 times a year. So here we go. His bowler's up to the wicket and he bowls, and that's just back of a length, and that's played again down to fine leg. Obviously just straying a little bit far to leg at the moment. Right guys, I've got my names muddled up.
Oh, sorry, I will tell you.
So we've got 33 bowling up the hill, who I think is Karan. And the last over I think was bowled by Lalit, number 72.
Yeah. That's correct.
So here comes Karan. And again, he's up to wicket, he bowls. That's back of the length, and Harry Fisher just leaves that alone, not interested in that outside the off. Outside the off stump. Chiranjeevi, yeah, so far very impressed with the Nepali bowling. And bowling a nagging sort of just outside off stump line. They're obviously getting a bit of movement out of the pitch. We had a look at it just after the Nepal innings came to an end, and it's pretty green, so there should be something there for the seamers. That's bowled, and that's full, blocked solidly by Harry. And guys, if the picture quality is not very good, it's just because we're using 4G networks here. We're in the middle of the countryside. Maybe you can see the fields of wheat behind us. So here comes Karan up to the wicket, bowls. That's full of length and it looked to be a bit leg side to me, but and so there at the end of the 6th over, the score is 14 for 1. Lalit the man to strike, and Alex Halliday, the Hogs captain, the man out, who just feathered one behind to the keeper. And there's just a little bit of a discussion going on out there between Captain Paras and one of his fielders. Hi AB, there was no Wi-Fi in the countryside. I'm afraid, no. So a hush falls over the ground as we await for Lalit to bring in his run up, which he does now. He's coming in up the down the hill. Bowls now full of length. That's in the slot for the batsman, and he's disappointed there not to have taken advantage of that. That was really a bit of a gift, probably the easiest one to hit so far. No run taken. So the score is 14 for 1. Guys, you guys are all asking me to go to long on or long off, which is where I was before, and you kept telling me to go somewhere else. So what do you think? Lalit bowls, and that's very nicely played off the back foot through the point area, just in front of point, and that's 4 runs to the Hogs total, and that takes Boucher to 12, and the Hogs total to 18. 18 for 1. Lalit, the wicket taker, and Alex Halliday, the Hogs captain, the man out, caught behind. How's it going?
Good. How you doing?
Very well.
Lots of followers?
Yeah, we have got lots of followers.
Apparently 1.3 thousand watchers.
And a grunt there from Lalit as he delivers that ball, putting all the effort in. Just because this is a friendly practice game doesn't mean he's not trying, which is good to see.
Yeah, the face of the video.
Guy's asking me to give the phone to the umpire. The umpire's got a job to do out there. You want him to give the wickets out when you appeal, right? So, Lalit now with the ball back in his hands. Starts his run up with 3 little paces, and here he comes. Up to the wicket, and he bowls, and that's full of length, and the batsman looked Boucher just for a second like he fancied that, but he in the end decides to block it.
We have the highest.
Guys, it is completely amazing that there's so many of you watching this. I mean, the Hogs, we're an old club with a long history, but the most people will ever have watching a game is maybe 100, 150 on a big day. To have 1,000 of you guys watching this live is pretty amazing for us, and I hope you guys are enjoying it. Adesh, Nepal batted really nicely, although I thought it was pretty impressive. Through the offside, and again, no run taken.
what would we call that? It's front of square on the leg side. There hasn't really been many balls that have challenged fielders outside of that.
That's true. They're struggling to get it off the square at the moment. Here comes Karan up to the wicket and bowls, and that's on a length and just played out to point, just off a slightly open face.
I think definitely with the power play coming to an end, I think we could see a spinner on rather shortly.
I think you're probably right, and it'll be interesting to see how the Hogs bat. Batsmen approach that, because they are definitely behind the rate. It's a big total. To chase, but they'll be desperate not to give away too many wickets. Short of a length possibly. Looked like it skidded on a bit, but then Bouch is a very tall man, so he makes everything look like it's come through low. So here comes Sandeep. He's got a very quick run up. Bowls a bit of loop on it. It's not as quick as he was bowling in his warm-up, I can tell you that. That might
flight on that though.
Beautiful, beautiful dip. Lots of people telling us off, Toby, for smoking. Oh, and that looked pretty straight, and in front there must have been an inside edge on that because the batsman was on the back foot and it scooted onto him, hit him about halfway up the shin. So it was either missing or he got a big edge on it.
Boucher having to use his feet here.
So, Sandeep bowling up the hill.
Score's still 27 for 1.
Oh, and that's another one struck on the pads again. Again, the umpire not interested. Must have pitched outside leg.
Oh no, no wicket.
Misha has returned.
I have. So there's no tea, I found out.
No.
No. No tea.
No, they
because
had
it was
lunch.
Late lunch, yeah.
English cricket with no tea.
I know.
Yeah.
Catastrophe. No cake.
No cake. I knew I should have bought
Sandeep bowls, and that's a fuller ball than the previous ones, and that's nicely kept out there by Boucher.
some. Who's coming in with his suitcase?
Be interesting to hear from anyone watching in Nepal at the moment. What do you have for tea? Is my question.
That's a very good question, Toby.
Please give me ideas for next cricket team
Here comes Sandeep.
game, which is George's next week.
That's played off a back foot there by Boucher. It's a good length ball from Sandeep.
Yeah, I think, I'd say he's maybe just a couple of feet short at the moment. Right, now that that over is over,
Over is over.
we're going to go down to the bottom end so we can watch Sandeep bowl from the far end.
From where? Where we standing before?
No, we're going to go all the way down the bottom.
Where the tree is?
So excuse the shaky picture while we walk round.
I'll take the chair.
Okay. We'll go behind the spectators. We are going all the way down to the far end. And there is Mr. Rohit there, who batted very nicely at number 7.
That's a quick single there. Young Fisher using his feet nicely, coming down the wicket.
The only thing about going down here is we're not going to be able to see the scoreboard quite so well.
I'll tell you I can see it. Oh. Unless we tell him good enough.
28 for 1 up to 12.
Oh, that looked good. Umpire doesn't like it. I think I'd be calling for a review there if this was an international game. That looked pretty good from where I am. Admittedly.
Boucher looking flummoxed with that ball. Didn't know where it was.
So, how about this for an angle, guys? Do you like this?
No, I don't think it's going to be good with the sun in the camera.
It's okay.
Dark picture. Do you want your chair up? Closer to the...
That's perfect.
Boucher coming, just playing right off his front foot there. Pushing nicely at the middle.
So guys, how is that in terms of the picture? I know the zoom's not good, but can you actually see it? Because we're now shooting into the sun a bit.
I think you need...
Score is 29 for 1.
I can't see it from here. Literally at the...
Big loopy full toss, which Fisher fails to put away. No guys, I've not got an iPhone, I'm using a Samsung.
Better?
No, it's fine. People like the picture, so that's, yeah, it's just because we're shooting into the sun, guys.
Is it darker?
Oh, he's played over the top of that. Bottom edge, coming down to fine leg. Oh, nearly a bit of confusion there from the batsman, not
Better?
calling carefully. Not calling well. Just the single. Brings us up to 30 for 1.
Hi Sunil, it's nice that you're calling me dear. And guys, just to reiterate, we can't zoom, I'm afraid. And I'm not climbing a tree.
Won't help anyway.
So that's on a length again. Just played gently into the on the side. End of the 12th over, 30 for 1. So we had any responses on what the Nepalese provide for tea?
Yeah, biscuits and tea. Do you not have any cake, guys, at tea time?
Sandwiches?
So, here we go. Let's see if we can see how much Sandeep's turning it.
I'm trying to work out the man on the leg side here. He's found himself a seat on the boundary. I know he's back up now. Looked like he was having a bit of rest time there.
So here he comes. Runs up to the wicket, quickly bowls, big loop on it. And that's well kept out by Harry Fisher. He doesn't look too troubled by this, does he, Toby?
No, he looks like he's got a bit of a measure of it. I think we're going to have to keep an eye out to see if he can land one in those footholes that we were talking about earlier. Whether or not it's really going to turn from there.
Oh, and that's a big appeal for LBW, but to me it looked like it was just shaping away.
No.
Might be a victim of a bit too much.
Is it?
than that,
But
talking about earlier.
Sandeep had the single
not,
teapot.
it's
Did
really
he have the
gonna
double
turn from
teapot on there for a second? I think he did. Oh, and that's a big appeal for LBW, but to me it looked like it was just shaping away.
He's back to the marker. Might be a victim of a bit too much.
Is
than
it?
that.
But Sandeep had the single
That is
teapot. Did he have the
Rohit in
double
front of us
teapot
there.
on there for a second? I think he did. And
Lovely
Sandeep
length on
again,
That's turned a bit there, hasn't it?
and I think it has a bit. And Harry
Back
Fisher
to
just
marker.
going onto the back foot, trying to cut that away through backward point.
Even he's sat there having a
That
think
is
about it for a
Rohit in
minute.
front of us there. And it's an interesting choice of shot with a man at backward point and a man at point. I mean, they obviously know
Sandeep
Sandeep again,
That's
a place
turned
to
a bit there,
defend,
hasn't it,
and I think it has a bit. And
I have
Harry
never
Fisher
seen
just
a
going
leg
onto the
spinner
back
with
foot,
such a
trying to
fast
cut
runner.
that away through backward
he
point. Really charges in.
Think about it for a minute. Even the action
Yeah, and it's
itself
an
is
interesting
quick.
choice of shot with a man at backward point and a
So
man
it's
at
30
point.
for
I mean, they
one
obviously
now
know
into
that
the
that's
13th over.
a place to defend.
Can you see it?
And I have never seen a leg spinner with such a fast run up.
Are you just adding up
I mean,
the
he
numbers?
really charges in.
Even the action
So,
itself is quick.
Here he comes, Sandeep, charging up to
So
the
it's
wicket.
30
He
for one now
bowls,
into the
big
13th
loop on
over.
that. That's turned a long way. And don't know if that did just touch the edge, but it bounced in front of the slip
Are you
fielder
just
there.
adding up the numbers? That's fantastic.
So, joined here by here he comes, Toby, charging up to the wicket. Who's another Hogs member. Big loop on that. That's turned a long way. Lightning quick. And don't know if that did just touch the edge, but it bounced in front of the slip fielder there.
But having said that, I'm still about the same age as Miss.
So here comes here by up to Toby bowls. That's a slow. There's another Hogs member. Bit more loop on it. It's on a good length. Lightning quick. All Fisher can do is block that.
As I used to, George. I'm getting a bit older now. But having said that, that's still about the same age as Miss.
So here comes Sandeep again, up to the wicket, bowls. And that's a slower delivery. Bit more loop on it. It's on a good length, and all Fisher can do is block that.
Swapping side?
So that's what the end of the 14th over there, and it's still 30 for 1.
Not bad.
Score is 30 for 1 after 12 overs.
Yes.
14 overs.
Shall I go and have a look? I'll see you better.
So who can help with who's your left arm spinner? I don't know his name, guys. Bowling from the top end now. Left arm, round the wicket. He's up to the wicket now. He bowls. It's quite flat, quite short maybe. Bashant, is that right? Bowling from the top. So here comes Bashant again. That's a loopy delivery.
He's just over pitched that a bit there.
Oh, and they've taken a single there. It was a slightly sketchy one, maybe.
Run rate just pushing up here to 9.2 and over required.
Yeah, it's starting to look a little bit worrying for the Hogs. Guys, I should point out that the Hogs never play overs cricket. We never play 50 over cricket. We always play declaration, which is why you might think that maybe the batting looks a bit slow. Oh, and there's a bad misfield there from someone. And has that gone all the way to the boundary? Not quite.
Number 5 down there on the boundary.
Was it 3 runs anyway?
And they come back for 2. But yeah, a really poor piece of fielding there. And hi Ramesh, yeah, no, this is it. We're in the countryside, in a village called Warnford. So there isn't very good internet here. And Harry Fisher just plays that one nice and easily from outside off, up to the man at long off. Take an easy single. So the bowler is another Lalit. It's not confusing at all.
No, 72 and 27 are both Lalit.
Oh, makes it even easier. They've just swapped the numbers round.
Yeah.
That's right, Sujan. We bat until we decide to declare. And that is a very fine shot from Boucher, who's just taken a big stride with his long legs down the pitch and has hammered that back over the Lalit's head to the boundary, to the sight screen. 4 runs to the total.
2 bounces to the boundary, beautifully through. Just want to see if that's going to, whether or not that's going to affect a change of field there.
And he's tried to do it again, and he's holed out to mid-on. Catch easily taken at knee height, and Boucher, who's put up a pretty good fight but was struggling to score any runs, is gone, which means he will shortly be joined by Covers. Miles, is that Covers?
Miles Covers, who was the opening bowler.
Yeah, who's the opening bowler down the hill.
He's a decent batsman. He's scored some runs here this year.
Oh shit, 15% battery.
Huh? Do you want to...
Yes, please.
You have one in your pocket. Oh no,
no,
it's here. You have your cable.
Yeah.
Do you want me to plug you in?
It's alright. Excuse the wobbly camera for a second. Just plugging the battery in.
Oh, that's not helpful.
I think this isn't as good up here, down here.
No, because the sun is in your...
Yeah.
I think we should go where we were before.
What do you think, guys?
Till the end of the first inning.
Oh gosh, and my phone's overheating.
Yeah. We need to go on the other end, I think. Or somewhere in the shade.
That's
Yeah.
38 for 2 in 15th over. Hogs looking like they're going to need to up the run rate here quite substantially if they're going to want to get close to the target.
Guys, don't panic. We've got the power bank in. Trouble is that the phone's overheating.
Because it's black. You can put that in your pocket.
Might have to cool it on your nice white body.
It's not white, it's pink.
Slowly going pinker.
Right, we're going to move, guys, because it's just too hot here. Actually, we'll wait for the over.
So that is the end of the over, going into the 16th. And our friend Mr. Rohit's come to visit us again.
He practices really well.
So the young IPL spinner coming into his 3rd over now.
Charging up to the wicket, he bowls. It's a loopy one, and
Oh, that's
just
through
edged through
slip.
3rd slip. Yep.
Shot for 4.
That's
lovely.
with a quick outfield. That's run straight down to the boundary at 3rd man and over.
They all count.
Shall we go?
I'm sure that was just expert placement there.
Do we have a drone? No, we don't have a drone, I'm afraid, guys.
We were meant to have a drone until our chairman forgot it this morning.
That's well bowled. Nice loopy delivery.
Oh.
and throws down the stumps, but batsman was clearly home.
Okay, fine.
Wait here, don't go behind the bowler's arm.
Oh, but he's not bowling. Yeah. Oh.
And it's a good run from the Hogs, sneaking a single there, and coming back for an overthrow as well. Maybe a bit sloppy there.
Can we?
Yeah, we're going to go and find a shady spot so that my phone doesn't explode, everyone. You get a nice shot of Misha's bottom. Look, there you go.
No, stop it. Oh, here's nice.
Stop, 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 stop.
Can you not? Can we just stay here? From here?
Come on.
Yeah,
We'll just
stay in there.
we'll just go. You can't shoot round the thing, can you?
Come here.
And that's a fine shot through the covers. You put it straight in the sun.
Hope you have enough coverage.
There we go. How's that for you guys? We're just having to move into a shadier spot before my phone overheated.
So it's 41 for 2 and 15 overs.
41 for 2 from 15 overs. Hogs are behind the run rate, there's no denying it. But they've still got 9 wickets in hand. Plenty of batting to come.
I know, 45 for 2. What did I say?
45 for 2. And guys, if the picture's a bit wobbly or shaky or the reception's not very good, it's because we're using my mobile phone and my mobile phone data. We're in the middle of the countryside here, about 20 miles from the nearest town.
Rest it on your knee. Just hold it on the top.
Hi Ramesh, yeah, I know where Nepal is.
It's in Africa, isn't it?
Guys, I can't really move at the moment because my phone keeps sending me messages saying that it's overheating. Score is 45 for 1.
2. 45 for 2.
Hi Biplav, yes, I visited Buckingham Palace. I live quite near there.
Beautiful shot.
Not really.
Who's bowling? Shall we find out? Oh, it's still sun dry. 27. I have a score sheet for you. 27 is Lalit. Is this any good? That's from the first inning.
Yeah, not very helpful.
Why?
And that delivery has shot through off an under edge. 4 more to the Hogs total. And guys, as soon as my phone's cooled down a bit, we'll go and move into a slightly better spot. I know you can't really see from here. So, this is Lalit, number 27, bowling from the top end, from the pavilion end, and just waiting here while someone retrieves their sunglasses. Karan retrieves his sunglasses. here comes Lalit. Any second now. Come on, get on with it. Here he comes. Left arm around the wicket, bowling to the right-hander. He bowls, and that's on a length. The batsman just thinking about driving, but ball not quite there for it. And it was hit uppishly towards cover point, bouncing just in front of the fielder, and no run taken. Oh yeah, Siddhant. Yeah, we're shooting into the sun here because I needed to get out into the get out of the sun really. Lalit bowls again, and that's pushed back up the wicket for no run.
We should probably go under that tree.
Yeah, we can do that.
It will be also nicer, closer, nicer shot from up there. Do you want to?
Yeah, we're going to move again, guys, because the picture's not great from here. And the players are having drinks. The time here is about 5 o'clock?
No, 5:30.
5:30 in the afternoon.
49 for 2.
Score is 49 for 2 at drinks after 17 overs.
I think here's the perfect place.
We'll keep going to where you were before.
How about here?
No, keep going around.
How's the image from here though? Is it too dark? Is it nice?
No, we'll go around the corner. Keep going.
Yeah?
Yeah. Can I do commentary in Shakespearean English? I don't think I can. It's quite difficult because it's all in verse.
No.
And there she is, everyone, the beautiful Misha.
52? How is it
52. We've been getting the score wrong all this time. It's 52 for 2.
They are so slow on the score. Right, we can sit here. You can sit here. That's better.
Yep, I think this is good. We'll go to the other side of the tree.
Stay here.
Right, that's a good picture. We can see that better now, can't we?
Just on the boundary.
I need to be able to get out of the way if they whack it at me though.
Well, then you stand up and run.
Right, so that's much better. Got a nice shady spot.
Great picture.
Good picture, as you say, Misha.
Good lightning. Amazing. What is that about?
Not sure what's going on there. Somebody going for a joyride. Hopefully they're bringing me a beer.
Where do you want one? The number of the viewers dropped.
They're all going to bed.
Oh yeah.
Do you all go to bed at 10 o'clock?
Like chickens.
It's the weekend.
You can see, but we can't. Why you can see? Yes, you can see.
That's a much better picture now, isn't it, guys? Let us know.
Good view, man. Oh, there you go.
Pradeep, I haven't got a drink.
Oh, that's a much better video. You can see a nice bluish clouds.
The score is, as they come back from drinks, 52 for 2 from 17 overs. The Hogs need another 200 and
No,
some
309.
309 runs.
Oh, they're moving the...
You have to go to the office on a Sunday. That sucks. Anyway, here we go. Sandeep to continue from the bottom end.
Sunjad on our left.
Mish, you've just dropped that cable.
Huh?
You've dropped your cable. Lots of interest there as the ball obviously spits past the edge. Yeah, it's a better picture, isn't it? I can't really tell what the ball's doing, so I can't tell you whether the ball's spinning or not. And I'm not going to lie to you when I say that Sandeep bowls at about the same sort of speed as some of the hog seamers do. He's very quick. Here he comes again. He bowls, that's flat, slightly short. Fisher just blocks it. And Sandeep, to be honest with you, I'd say is maybe bowled a little bit too short so far. I'd like to see him pitching it up a little bit more. Coming up that hill can be difficult, and you do have to get the ball a bit further up to bring the batsman forward onto the front foot. Here he comes again, up to the wicket and bowls, and that's a better length. But Fisher likes the look of it, and he's taken a quick single, and the pressure on the fielder has caused a pretty poor piece of fielding again. Ball thrown into the stumps, hits the stumps, and it's only the quick thinking of one of the Nepalese fielders there that prevents another overthrow.
Very good throw.
So yeah, I'd just like to see Sandy maybe bowl a bit slower and a bit fuller. Here he comes, up to the wicket, bowls, and that's a better length, and Harry Fisher drives that nicely up to mid-off for a single. So the score is 55 for 2 from 17 overs. And yeah, Hogs don't look too worried about the run rate. They're not playing any silly shots. They're just waiting for the bat ball and putting it away when it comes, if they can. Here comes steady bowls, short again. That's turned a bit, but bat in it, so there's no interest in the LBW shout from the umpire. Hi Santosh, yeah, we could go nearer the scoreboard, but I'm enjoying giving you guys commentary, and it's interesting to keep getting all your questions and to answer them as best I can. And Suraj, I'm not going to sing a song. So, who have we got here? This is still Lalit, I think, bowling from the top end.
I think they are waiting for the next wicket.
Here he comes, left arm round the wicket. He bowls quite flat, just turned round the corner by Harry Fisher for another single. The throw comes in, keeper can't stop it, but there's no overthrows because it was well backed up. Hi Rupak, I'm not sure where Prince Harry is. He's never been down here. Lalit bowls, flat, short, back of a length. And that's played into the offside off the back foot by Covers. Throw comes into the bowler's end, hits the umpire. Good tight single. Hi Deepak, we're not going to need a floodlight. It doesn't get dark here till about 9:30 in the evening. Arian, Paras scored 160. That's a slower ball, and Covers has hit that up in the air. It's over the fielder's head, didn't see where it had gone.
Who was that?
I don't know quite who that was. Hi Ramesh. So yeah, the Nepal fielding has not been particularly impressive so far. That was definitely a catch that went up. Here comes Lalit again. He bowls. Slower delivery this time. Very nice sweep there from Harry Fisher. He's got that really fine, but can't get it to the boundary as the man at backward square leg comes around and cuts it off. 2 runs to the total. And the fact that he's brought that sweep out is very impressive from Harry. Harry Fisher now on 33. Covers on 5. The score is 61 for 2 from 18 overs. Here comes Lalit again. He bowls a big loopy one. Harry Fisher sets off for the single. Throw comes in, doesn't hit. A little bit of confusion there from the batsman. It's not going to happen.
Why?
Because they need 300 off 30 overs. That's 10 and over.
Such a little face. It just needs a few sixes.
Here comes Lalit again, up to the wicket and bowls. Flat one, short, and Harry Fisher just looking to guide that through the backward point region, can't get it through the gap. Don't know who. So just a little conference going on in the wicket, middle of the wicket there, between Miles Covers and Harry Fisher. Wonder what they were talking about. What are you having for supper tonight, mate? Something like that. So here comes Sandeep again from the bottom end. And he bowls, and that's turned into the onside for a nice easy single, bringing Harry Fisher back on strike. Covers goes to 6. The total goes to 62 for 2. Hogs require another 300 to win.
How does this compare with how many people are watching?
700. Here comes Sandeep again. He bowls, and that's short, and it bounces. Must have been a top spinner. So here comes Sandeep again. He's up to the wicket and he bowls, and that's hit the batsman on the pad as he tries to turn it out to mid-wicket, and the umpire raised his finger, and Harry Fisher has gone for a very well-made 33. That did look pretty out, even though we're square of the wicket. And that is Sandy's first wicket. Score goes to 62 for 3. And that is a blow for the Hampshire Hogs, it has to be said. I've lost my team sheet, there it is. So coming in at number 5 is... Oh, well, it says green, but it's been crossed out. I think it must be green. I can see you guys are pretty pleased about that. Hi Aryan, that's right, we are an amateur team. Nobody in the team plays cricket professionally. We've got some guys who hope to do so in the future, but we all have full-time jobs or go to school. Hi Sweecar, yeah, that's basically all I can bowl. Nearly everything comes out as a top spinner. Every now and again one turns sideways, but not very much. You want a beer, Mission?
Do you want beer?
Wouldn't mind one.
Okay.
What's going on here? Some sort of pitch invasion there. Namaste, David. So, Sandeep, here he comes, up to the wicket, bowls, hit the batsman on the pad again, but a big stride forward, never really any question there. Hi Sudarshan, yeah, we're all very, very keen cricketers, but no one here has played any kind of top-level cricket. Samgam, you're watching the wrong sport if you want Harry Kane. Harry Kane, I should say. Hi Sundar, no replays, I'm afraid. Sandeep again then, here he comes with his quick bowler's run up. Coming in up to the wicket and bowls, and that's a slightly floatier one maybe. and a solid thunk, but the ball just spins out to just in front where it's fielded by the keeper. Guys, let's keep the comments clean about Misha. She is my girlfriend. Try not to be too misogynistic about it. So the score is 62 for 3. And I can't see from here. 20 overs gone. 20 overs gone. Hi Santosh, I am English, that's why I speak such good English. This is live from England. Hi Suraj, yeah, there is some wind. Oh, and that's a fantastic shot. I think that probably the shot of the Hogs innings so far. He's advanced down the pitch and hammered it through straight past the bowler, bisecting the mid-on of his off-fielders straight up to the sight screen. 4 more runs to the total. Hi Badal, yeah, Hampshire's got lots of famous cricketers. You might have heard of James Vince, who's the current Hampshire captain. Yeah, I'd love to play professional cricket, but I'm too old and too fat and not good enough. It's currently about 22 degrees here maybe. There's a little bit of a breeze, blue sky, a few clouds high up above. And that ball just sort of trickles down to, I suppose, leg slip, and the batsmen were thinking about a single, but striker quickly sent back. Ah, Mr. Dunn. Ladies and gentlemen of Nepal, I'm joined here by a former president of the Hampshire Hogs, Mr. Peter Dunn. Give everyone in Nepal a wave, Peter. There we go.
That's true, is it?
Yeah, there's thousands of them watching live from Nepal.
Fantastic.
It's amazing,
Well,
isn't
I've
it?
trekked in Nepal.
Have you?
I've been to Everest Base Camp. I managed to find some of the mountains.
Oh, that was a tempter, wasn't it?
Yeah,
How long ago was that, Peter?
72. So quite a long time, isn't it? 72. Just under 50 years, I think, isn't it? My maths isn't working very well this time. Nepal is a lovely spot. Providing you don't have any issues with altitude sickness.
Yeah, my little sister Holly went to Nepal on her gap year.
Holly, did she?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Did you enjoy it?
She loved it, yeah.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed herself. So, doing commentary here as well, Peter.
I'll leave you to it.
You don't want to be my co-commentator for a bit?
Not
Here
really.
comes Lalit into the wicket, and he bowls. That's looped up and stand and deliver there from the batsman. And that's through the extra cover region for 4 more runs to the total. 70 for 3 now is the score.
This is amazing then. So you're
Broadcasting to thousands of Nepalis.
all over those hills, in
Yeah.
those streams. Amazing place.
Someone here in Malaysia.
Is there? Yeah.
Yep, they're all calling you Virat.
There is. I'm deeply impressed.
Guys, the number of viewers has dropped. Make sure you keep sharing the link.
Where's the Malay person? Isn't there somebody who's...
You can have someone watching from Malaysia.
Oh, someone.
Score is 74 for 3 in the 22nd over. And here comes Sandeep again, up to the wicket with his seamers run, bowls. That's just left alone there by the batsman, turning away from the stumps.
See you at the end.
Cheerio. And good news, everyone. The beer delivery has arrived. That one just played out to the deep mid-wicket boundary. got someone in Finland, someone in Malaysia, and someone in Camberley.
Lovely.
756. Come on, guys, share this link. Tell all your friends to watch.
We want to have another 1.5.
Oh!
Whoa, ow!
Did he? Has he held that? Has he? Crikey! What a fantastic catch that was, because that was hit hard. It looked to me like he dropped it to begin with, but he obviously didn't want to hold on to it for very much. Oh, I've turned it round. Whoops. And that's another one there for.
I know who it was.
Another one there for Sandeep.
See you later.
Cheerio, Peter. No, I haven't played since sort of the beginning of June. I've got a match. My game is next Sunday.
Which one's that?
I'm running a game against the Nomads.
Oh right, the Nomads.
Nomads.
Not the Kenya Nomads.
No, they were the other day.
Oh. Best of luck.
Thank you very much, Peter. We'll see you again soon.
He also aimed a short spotted away. I have a feeling like this.
So, next batsman to the crease is Matt Humphreys, who I was actually at university with, if it's the same Matt Humphreys. Come on, guys, keep sharing that link. It's not too late. How often do your guys play international cricket? Too early to go to bed. So Sandeep on the hunt, wants his third wicket. Here's Matt Humphreys facing the ball. He's up, he bowls, and that's hit him square on the knee. Guys, I can't look like Harry Kane's brother and also Dale Steyn. I'm pretty sure I don't look like Dale Steyn as well.
It's Giandara. Oh, what's his name?
Ah, look, here we go. Numbers going up again. 800. That's more like it. 75 for 4 is the score in the 22nd over. Sandeep bowls, and that's just dead batted away. Hi Amal, this match is being played from a ground called Warnford, which is the home ground of the team that Nepal are playing against, the Hampshire Hogs, which is in the south of England, about an hour south of London, 60 miles from London. I look like Joe Root as well.
Oh my god! I'm so lucky.
Here comes Sandy, up to the wicket and bowls. It's on a length and pushed away again by the batsman. No run taken.
Gyanendra is bowling at some boy over there in the netting.
Oh yeah?
That's really nice.
That
nice
is
of him.
nice, yeah. Sweet.
Trying to teach the boy proper cricket, I guess. Learn from the best.
Now I look like Messi.
I think they just take the piss.
I think you're taking the piss out of me. Hi Aaron, yeah, it's Kukri beer.
It's nice actually. I'm quite cold. I need to sit in the sun.
Yeah, I'm getting a bit chilly now in the shade.
Shall we
My
go-
voice is like AB de Villiers.
Who's that? Let me move this thing there.
We'll just go round. We're going to go round up to the pavilion. No, we'll go this way. Yeah, I want to... It's fine. They want the commentary rather than the pictures anyway.
Huh, you ask for that. Everybody wants to.
So here comes Lalit again. Left arm around the wicket. He's up to the wicket and he bowls. That's a big loopy one, full of length and looking to drive there the batsman, but can only push it back to the bowler.
wasn't.
I wasn't looking. What happened?
But it's lovely.
Hi Pawan, yeah, I know what a kukri is.
I'm drinking it.
Big scary knife. Look, there's even a picture of it on the bottle. Look there.
Oh, so it is. 2 of them.
Arbin, I don't look like Prince Harry because I've not got ginger hair. So, Lalit again. A hop and a skip, and he's up to the wicket and he bowls.
It's Lalit.
So does everyone in Nepal carry a kukri, or is it just Gurkhas? Up to the wicket and bowls, and that's a flatter one, that's turned. Left alone by the batsman.
How many people watching?
The score is 75 for 4.
22 overs.
From 22 overs. That's short.
Ooh,
and
that's lovely.
pushed into the offside, and they take a single, and that puts the pressure on. And there's a misfield, another misfield from Nepal. 800.
Oh, nice.
Hi Badal, yeah, it'd be great to see Paras bowl playing county cricket. It'd be lovely to see Sandeep as well. I mean, guys, tell me, where did he learn to bowl like this? Because it's really unusual to see a spinner run up to the wicket like him. If you think about other spinners like Warne and Graham Swan and people like that, even Moeen Ali, Adil Rashid, they don't really charge into the wicket.
Oh my god. Do you want to point at that over there? But that's just directly to the centre, probably.
So, here we go. Just a slight adjustment to the field there, bringing the 45 a little bit squarer. Here comes Sandeep, up to the wicket, bowls, that's short, and batsman looks just to work that into the leg side. It's fielded by the man who's just moved into that exact spot. Good captaincy there. From Paras, who's fielding at slip.
Where is Para?
Fielding at slip,
Oh, over
just
there.
there.
Is it Lalit bowling?
Solid defensive stroke.
No, that's the sundress, isn't it? 25.
Sandeep bowls again, full of length and blocked. Hogg's really struggling to get this away. And I do think it's the pace at which he's bowling rather than the spin that he's getting that I think is giving them the trouble. The bowling, when spin bowlers are getting loop and dip like this, at this sort of pace, it makes it really difficult to judge the length. Another one from, oh, and that's very, very nice shot. Fielder there at cover has done really well to get a hand on it and save the boundary. And then the throw comes in, it's wide of the keeper. Score moves on to 78 for 4. This is good, guys. Viewing figures going up all the time. 900 now. Come on, keep sharing it.
Don't go to bed yet. It's
Too early to go to bed. Keep watching.
Who's drinking some beer?
Yeah, come on guys, tell us what you're doing. Were you watching this at home with your friends? You're having a beer as well? What's going on?
I'll put this in a shade for you.
So, Sandeep tosses himself a catch, spins himself a catch, comes up to the wicket and bowls. That's fast, turns away from the batsman who leaves the ball. And it seems to me that the Hogs batsmen are mostly interested in not getting out at the moment. Oh, that's really nice, Sandeep, watching with your daughter and your wife. That's really good. It's great to see girls getting into cricket. Do many girls in Nepal play cricket? Ah, hello in Canada.
Good gosh. It's early morning in Canada, I guess. Oh no, just lunchtime probably.
So here comes Lalit. He's in, left arm over, round rather, bowls, and that's shot along the floor.
That was close.
It's gone really low. Hi Sanjay, yeah, we can't zoom in, I'm afraid.
We tried.
Rupak, if your girlfriend's taking your wicket every time, you need to get on the front foot and block it. And that's a really nice ball, good length, just that kind of nagging length where you don't know whether to go back or forward. It just turns past the outside edge once again. Hi Arjun, yeah, that's really great news that girls are interested in cricket in Nepal as well. It's growing in popularity here amongst the ladies, and obviously the England ladies team are very, very good.
Come on, Lalit. Sorry. I should be chewing up for help.
Here comes Lalit. Oh, and there's a big appeal, and he's been given. Now, I'm not going to lie, it sounded like there was some bat in there. But the umpire's finger goes up, and if I were the batsman, I'd be making that T sign for a review. I'm not sure that was as out as it looked. But he's got to go, and that's 78 for 5 now, and the Hogs in a bit of trouble. Hi Eben, sorry I've missed your comments so far. Good to have you with us. Hi Bipin, yeah, you're right. Sarah Taylor is pretty awesome. You've seen some of her stumpings. That wicket was for Lalit, guys.
Which one was the Lalit?
The spinner Lalit.
Oh, the spinner, non-spinner?
Yeah.
It's funny they have
So
number
that's
72 and 27. I wonder whether they thought about him.
78 for 5, guys. 78 for 5. I think Sandeep's now got 3, Sanjaya.
No, I think it's 2 and 2.
Hi Milan in Canada. Did you do much fishing over there? Ah, big Jeff Scott's here. Watch it, Jeff. This is the 25th over now. Lalit bowls. Rupak in Dallas. My mate Nathan lives in Dallas. Hi there. Guys, if you're enjoying this, do make sure you go and follow the Hampshire Hogs. Make sure you like the Hampshire Hogs page. I know a lot of you already have done. You can follow us on Twitter and Instagram as well. Make sure you go and find us.
George's game next week.
Yep, I'll be. I'm running a fixture this time next week. No, Sunday next week, which is a proper declaration cricket match. None of this limited overs stuff. Bat as long as you like. You've got to bowl the other team out to win. Hi Sujan in Vietnam. That last wicket CB was taken by Lalit. Here we go. Here comes Sandeep again. He bowls, looking for all the world like he's about to bowl seam up away swing. Sugat in Australia. Another one in Sydney. Hi guys. Or I should say good day.
Or is it just heat?
Don't know. Hogs scamper through for another single.
79 for 5.
And the score is 79 for 5 in the 26th over, I think. Hogs require another 284 to win from 25 overs. It's going to be a struggle to get there, but
So let me get it straight. In order to win, they need to score more runs, even though they took the whole team out.
yeah. Hi Sanjay, no professional cricketers in the Hogs. Everyone's an amateur, everybody has a full-time job. Our captain's a teacher, some of our guys are still at school, some of them at university. Sandeep bowls, it's full, it's straight,
Oh, no.
it's hit the pad, the umpire's not interested. What do you think about Sandeep's bowling? It's very, very new to me. I think if I were him, I'd want to be bowling a little bit fuller. I think maybe he's just been a fraction too short. He's still bowling very well, and if you're bowling leg spin at that kind of speed, it's going to be difficult for anyone. So, here comes Sandeep again, tosses himself a catch. Charging into the stumps. It bowls, it's flat, it's popped up. Another appeal. Umpire not interested again. Hi Kevin, not ignoring your comments, there's just a lot of comments coming in. Am I a cricket player or a wrestler? I'm a cricketer, definitely not a wrestler.
What has Kevin to say?
And Kumar, this match is being played in Hampshire at a ground called Warnford, as Sandeep bowls, and that's a leading edge and offers a chance, a sharp return catch, which Sandeep can't hold on to. And guys, yeah, sorry if there's a bit of wind noise on the speaker. Badal, I work in fishing, is the business that I work in. Hiya, hiya, I'm not ignoring you. So Lalit bowls again, and that has absolutely done the batsman all end up. That's scooted through, hit him square in front, it's out LBW. Lalit picks up his second wicket. That's 79 for 6, and the Hogs in real trouble now.
No, don't say that. Goodness me, that's a bummer.
Where's my beer?
Oh,
There it is.
sorry.
Hi Ramesh, yeah, I've got one Nepali friend.
Do you?
I do.
Who's that?
Chap I worked with.
Hmm.
Sangam, I don't know when I'm coming to Nepal. I'd love to go. My little sister's been over there. Right, so New batsman comes to the crease. Number 7, who is another Humphreys. Hi Pradeep, my full name's George Brown.
With E at the end.
So the score is 79 for 6. And here comes Lalit. Left arm again, around the wicket. Here he comes, over the wicket and bowls. Up to the wicket, I should say.
How can I not see your live stream?
Thanks for asking, guys. Battery's doing okay. I'm on 19%, but it's been plugged in for ages, so don't worry. I hope. Here comes Lalit again, down the hill, up to the wicket, and he bowls. It's a big loopy one, and batsman has tried to hammer that over the sight screen and succeeds in getting it to first slip. No run taken. The score remains 79 for 6. And I think now the Hogs are going to be thinking, can we get to 100? And that ball from Lalit just chipped off a slightly outside-ish sort of edge, past the diving slip fielder, gully fielder I should say. No, it was the slip fielder. Hi Kushal, I don't know how much I spent in data yet, quite a lot of data. And that one scoots along the floor a bit from just sort of slightly back of a length, and that's the end of the over. Score is still 79 for 6.
I cannot see the live stream from my Facebook.
Are you on the... You need to go to the Hampshire Hogs Facebook page.
Yeah, I am, but it's showing me as I am the admin, so I can't do from my Facebook. I think because they are connected. Oh, here we are.
Who's this bowling? Hi Biplav, no that's not a golf course, that's a farm. If you look carefully you might see a few cows walk past. So guys, we've got a new bowler on from the bottom end. He's very short.
Mini story.
Who can help me with this bowler's name, guys? Very short chap. And he is bowling. Right arm off breaks over the wicket. This is Dipendra, yeah? Is this the 15-year-old, guys?
How many followers now?
Lots.
How many lots?
Currently 700 on here, and that's flicked away over the boundary for 4 runs. That's the first boundary in a while. Oh yeah, hanging on my every word, mate. So that takes the score to 83 for 6 in the 27th over, I think.
Short and fat, that's nice.
Yeah, that's you they're talking about.
Me.
Here he comes up to the wicket. He bowls. That's looped up outside the off stump. The batsman leaves it
What did they say
alone.
about my wicket? Is there any
What about how you were out?
Yeah.
No, there wasn't, except they were very excited.
Really?
Yes.
Well, because Sandeep got a wicket.
Yeah. It's not a bad, you know, could be nice if it was the other way round for you, but, you know, getting out to an actual professional cricketer, I don't think there's any shame in that.
You got him out, didn't you, Mus?
Yeah, I brought him out, yeah.
Oh, well
Oh,
done.
no, there you go. Eye for eye.
Who took the wicket? Sandeep took one. The left arm off spinner took one as well.
2 from this end. Sandeep had 2, I think.
Am I in
No,
the
Sandeep's
same
bowling the
live
other end.
stream?
Yeah, that end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it 730?
So I think he took 2.
Yeah, he took an LBW, didn't he?
Yeah.
So have you got different followers between you? Or the same ones?
We did at one point. I had 800 when I was filming from up there, and Misha had 1500 from over here. But everyone's going to bed now. So, what time is it there in Nepal, guys? Let us know.
11, I think.
Here comes Lalit. He's up to the wicket and bowls.
Beautiful.
And that strikes the batsman on the pad. A stifled appeal from behind the stumps. Umpire not interested.
New career here.
Absolutely, I'm sending this whole thing to
It's
TMS.
11 PM apparently.
Here comes Lalit. He's in again and he bowls. It's a bit flatter this time and short, and a massive swing from the batsman there. No contact, straight into the keeper's gloves. No run. The score remains 84 for 6. This is Lalit, one of 2 Lalits.
Lalit's okay, it's 2.
One is
And
72,
he's
one is
in
27.
again, and he bowls flat, short. It's, oh blimey! What's going on here? The batsman's been given out. He's tried to take a run. The fielder's tried to run him out. No one knows what's going on. Everyone's very excited, and the upshot is that Lalit picks up, I think, his 3rd wicket. And the Hogs are now in serious trouble.
They're squealing.
Yes, like a stuck pig.
They're being roasted.
I've lost my beer again. There it is.
It's quite interesting this reading the
Are you interviewing the batsmen before they go into bat?
It's a bit difficult from here.
Yeah, what stuff you'll be. No, it's here.
Granter should have been doing that, really.
It's here. It's here. Quick word with one of the batsmen just about to go in. How do you feel? What's your strategy?
How many beers have you had?
Right.
You asked your friend how he felt tasting this week.
Yeah, how did you feel, man? How was it? What's it like facing 75-mile-an-hour leg breaks?
Basically an off spinner who bowls the occasional leg spinner.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's bowling googlies.
Oh,
almost
God.
Almost every other ball, maybe.
Oh, that's the
More
IPL
than
for you, isn't it?
Yeah.
So into the crease now is number 9, Ed Tolbert. Score is 84 for 7. Lalit on the hunt. He must sniff a fifer now.
Is that a rare fish in England, Talbot?
Oh, Dad, that's Google, you know. We can check that out.
There's a car factory called a Talbot.
84 for 7. 28 overs gone.
So here's Lalit coming down the hill, left arm around the wicket. He's up to the wicket and bowls. It's flat, it's short, and it's bowled him. Gone back to one that maybe he should have gone forward to, and that's 2 in 2 balls.
Actually, what was
I think-
amazing was the left arm off spinner, the Lalit, who's getting the wickets now. When he first started bowling to me for his first 3 overs, he was bowling like reasonably slowly, and it was bouncing, and it was staying straight and just skidding. It wasn't bouncing.
Oh, interesting. Oh yes, it's scooting along the floor. Yeah.
And then I hit him through the mid-on, and one of his friends ran up, said something to him, and then ran back to his place. And the next ball, he gripped it differently, and it span, and it honestly span about 6 or 7 inches.
Oof.
I didn't quite understand why he was
Why he
just
wasn't
took the
bowling?
why he wasn't bowling that originally.
I just took
Interesting.
the wicket on a video
Well done.
and put it on a story on the Hogs.
You guys quite enjoying this? Probably a once in a lifetime opportunity for
The film production crew and commentary
Where's,
crew.
where's the van?
Well, it's quite funny. The company I work for did a 24-hour live fishing program. Cost us £250,000, and more people have watched this.
I'm sure your boss will be happy to hear that.
I'm going to tell him. We're in the wrong business, mate. Sod fishing.
Do the cricket.
Request to view the commentary team. So I'm going to turn the camera around quickly before this. I know. Wait for this ball.
Do you want me to take a?
No, it's all right. I'll just flip the camera. We'll just wait for Lalit to make this delivery.
Is this going to be another wicket? Do you think?
It might well be. Could be all over. Up to the wicket, bowls short. Just kept out.
People want to know what the score is, so the score is 84 for 8.
And there is my commentary partner's dad. Oh. And oh. Young 15-year-old bowler puts that in, and that's chipped over the top, and just slightly ropey piece of fielding there down at the boundary, and in his attempt to flick it to his fielding partner, it's gone over the rope for 4 runs. So that takes the score to 88 for 8.
These chaps over here giving throwdowns, are they touring with the team?
I think so, yeah.
Or are they like sort of local?
No idea, actually.
A bit more time to organise it. This could be a massive event.
Oh yeah.
But this was
If,
every year.
if somebody had said to me, let's do a live stream 2 weeks ago, I could have had 12 cameras.
Yeah. Georgina's got a GoPro. She's got a top.
Well, that's what I was trying to arrange, but unfortunately,
She hasn't sold it. She's selling everything else. She sold it already. Has she? How much did she get for it?
well, Granters was meant to bring his GoPro, but he left it at home.
Does this video get
Oh.
saved anywhere? Or is it
Yeah, they're all on the Hogs Facebook page.
Are they?
Your innings will be there, Mark.
Up to 322.
Come on, guys, give this link a share, because I accidentally killed the last one. Score is 88 for 8, and the Hogs here will be looking to at least get to 100 before the last 2 wickets
I
fall.
want to interview one of the Nepalese.
Oh yeah,
What do you think of the new 50-50 Hogs gear outfit?
well, it's funny because we've actually got some red pyjamas. I don't know where they are, but they've been used for the 6s. In fact, we should all be wearing 6s shirts. They're all beautiful.
Well, it would be quite
Interestingly,
confusing
have you
with the
noticed that
purple
Nepal
and
play in the same colour as the
red.
Hogs?
Hogs, yeah, purple
No, I
and
see.
red.
Red,
said
black
this,
and
yeah.
purple.
Exactly the same colours. This is what I was saying to the umpire. You know, that's the reason why we're not wearing our kicks. They're the same colour.
Ah.
I didn't
It would
buy
be
me.
confusing. Oh, I can see the cow, finally.
If we walk round, do you think we get the whole way round before the game's over?
It's a good challenge. What do you think, guys? Can they do a complete lap of the ground before the Hogs are all out? Amit, if you want to know a bit more about the Hampshire Hogs, go to hampshirehogs.org.uk. You'll see the whole history of the club there, all the club records, all the 10 wickets in an innings, and all the club batting averages and that sort of thing.
Do you have Instagram? Hogs.
Yep, at Hogs Cricket, I think.
Would it be
Does
the
anyone use
same?
it?
Yeah,
Would it be the same in the share pages manager?
you have to do it in Instagram.
What's added on Instagram?
Or do you want to
Do you want to actually?
put a story up or what?
Yeah.
Just send me the video and I'll do it in a bit. Actually, I don't know if I've got the
We will
login.
miss your commentary after the game. There we are. Maybe we should talk.
I'm now a Nepalese celebrity. Lovely shot, full toss there from Lalit, and that's
Lovely.
caressed through the covers for a boundary. And this is almost the Hogs' highest scoring over, I think. That takes the score into the 90s.
Only 275 to go. What do you think of the chance?
275 in 22 overs. It could be tricky.
How can you lose by 300? It's actually 267.
It's actually
not
267, dude. And don't forget that everyone here just playing for fun. You know, you guys are an international side.
It's not going
And-
to
Don't
rain.
tell them that.
It hasn't rained for.
And that's a
good
big
month
full
and a
toss.
half.
Has it rained for a month and a half?
Yeah.
Really?
Where? Here.
It rained a
Yeah.
little bit last night, didn't it?
Well, not in London. It literally since beginning of June.
Really?
They had some rain here the other day as well.
Probably just a little thing.
It's
nothing.
so quick. The outfield is so quick though when you're out there.
Yeah. Come on, guys. Nearly back up to the 700 that we had before. Keep sharing that link, guys.
Yeah.
Score is 96 for 8. Hogs edging ever closer to that 100-run mark.
Can you zoom in onto the?
I can't.
Can't zoom.
No. You're not the only one to have asked. Oh, who's this? Number 5.
I can tell you in a minute.
Classic boycott defensive style from the batsman there. I
Yeah,
thought.
we're playing proper English declaration cricket.
22 overs left with that.
Number 5 is Sharad.
Sharad.
Yeah.
Sharad just bowled that over from the top end, everyone. And at the end of that over, the score remains 96 for 8.
We've got to at least get to 100, haven't we?
Got to get to 100. Nudge 4 singles. Oh, 97 for 8. We're quicker than the scoreboard.
Slower.
Well, the scoreboard is slow.
The report's quicker than this. Yeah.
Would I like to commentate on our Everest Premier League game? Yes, please.
Sign him in.
Will they pay for my flights? So,
He's a good batsman.
yeah, he was good.
We dropped him there on 35.
Yeah. Ah, good afternoon, Mr. Will Marks.
Who he?
Hi, Kushai. What we'll do is we'll share the whole scorecard at the end of the game. Oh, and that's a very well taken catch.
Will the Hogs make 100? This is the question.
This is the big question. What do you think, guys? Are the Hogs going to make 100?
Absolutely.
Ollie Cox, a famous cricketer.
Ollie
Lives in
Cox,
family.
the Ginger Express.
His father was a professional cricketer. Ollie takes after him.
Commonly known as Big Knob.
He is commonly known as Big Knob. Not to be confused with Dick Biggers Dickus Aldridge.
Stop, people can hear your comments.
So?
I mean, hog people can hear your comments.
So? They all know that as well. They'll pay for my flight and give me money as salary. I'm in. Tell them to get in touch via the Hampshire Hogs.
Commentary team. Benevolent.
Yeah, I'll have to take the rest of my commentary team with me. Can we come as a team?
That's a very good catch by Paris. Is it Paris who got that?
No, I don't think it was.
It's number 7, wasn't it?
I can tell you that. Is it 7 or 17?
Yeah, I think. Can you see from there?
7, that.
7, yeah, 7.
7 is Anil Kumar.
Kumar. Anil Kumar took that very impressive catch just then. And the Hogs now 93 for 9.
We're going backwards.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, we were on 97. Weren't we?
We've got. Oh, what's going on? Scoreboard is 98. That's why.
No,
That's
it's
3.
93 for 8.
Something's gone a bit funny there.
Confusion with the score.
Yeah.
Match abandoned.
Going down rather than up.
Sorry about this score confusion, guys. The scoreboard's got confused. Up to the wicket and bowls. It's short.
Oh.
Batsman tries to turn it into the leg side. Misses.
Surely that's a wide, isn't it?
It should be a wide down the leg side. What do you think, guys?
Goodness me. This is dangerous.
And in comes the bowler again, up to the wicket in bowls, it's flat and it's fired in. No, there's a shout for a leg caught behind there, but didn't hear anything.
George, I think you should go in and defend.
Come on, Ollie.
What's this about 13% extra tax, guys? Have you got to pay extra tax for the internet?
Apparently so.
You'll probably find you got a £400 bill for that.
No, it's alright. I just got a new phone contract. I get 60 gig.
60 gig. 60 gig. So you use a
50
gig every
quid?
5 minutes, wouldn't you?
I don't know. I'll have used a lot. Guys, last time, yeah, I'll show you my face in a bit, but last time I tried to do that, I knocked the whole stream out.
Here you are, guys. There we are.
Such a fine figure.
To all of Nepal right now. Have a drink on a beer, and you can see the players practicing in the net just behind as well. They're still talking about the tax.
It's very TMS sort of subject matter, really, tax rates.
Are they asking if it's worth a 13% tax?
So, guys, do you think it was worth? Or oh, it's absolutely hammered that. Well, not really, actually.
Before you die.
Ollie.
That wasn't Ollie.
That was not. Come on, Ollie.
Here we go, Cox. You know this tree? There's actually a tree on the...
The internet tax.
Yeah,
Blimey.
they have special tax for internet. Interesting.
It's gone up from
Do
13
you
to
think it become a
27.
sex symbol in Nepal after that little...
I think sex
Flash
symbol
of
might be
flesh.
Yeah.
pushing it a bit.
How much did the number of viewers
Although
increase?
apparently I look like Johnny Sins.
Who's Johnny Sins?
You don't want to know.
I'm gonna Google him.
Don't do that, Misha. You will get a very interesting image search.
Johnny Sims.
No, with an N, as in
Sins. Ah, Johnny Sins.
that's a big moon ball.
Oh no, you're not bald.
Come on, big knob.
Oh God,
Can't say that to Nepal.
I love you're not bald, and not definitely. That is definitely not you. I wish it was.
Sorry, yeah, don't worry.
Sorry.
Does it list his profession?
Yeah.
What are you saying?
That you're not bald enough. George has too much hair for looking like Johnny Sins.
She just left that. Very punchy.
He's leaving everything. We've got 18 overs left.
Are we batting for the draw?
I don't think you can draw
Probably.
it.
Trying to defend. Oh, nice.
Cox, you looking comfortable?
Hang on, guys. I just got to light my cigarette.
Oh no! Don't do that.
Do you reckon it's like this in the TMS box? I bet it was 30 years ago.
Right, as I mentioned.
Before we all asleep right now, to be honest. It's part of the game.
What's Tommy having on a barbecue?
I think the barbecue's going again, yeah.
I tell you, the lamb is absolutely delicious.
It was.
You had the raspberries as well. They're really sweet.
And then pick
So,
the
guys, score is
Oh,
94 for 9.
Best raspberries I've ever had.
33 overs.
33 overs gone. Hogs looking to make that all-important 3 figures. Solid defensive shot.
That is a proper
Keep
decoration
it up.
shot, isn't it? Leading with a pad just to let the bat just follow.
Oh, there's all this smoke now suddenly. Oh, lovely! 6.
And that is the Hogs' first 6 and 100 up. Well played, the Hogs.
The big 6 as well, what a way to go.
What a way to get
Your
there.
numbers rocket up.
Another 200!
269 actually. Another 269. So who's batting right now?
I'm not entirely
and-
certain. Cox and Humphreys, one of the Humphreys. Oh, and that's, I think that was off the pad, was it?
Lovely.
Don't sound like this is one out. Didn't fancy that one, did he?
That would be a bit
Beautiful
tight.
6.
Smoking is injurious, buddy. All you people who said we wouldn't get to 100,
You were always right.
you were nearly right. Oh, that is an absolute jaffer.
Genuine medium pace here.
I'm not sure who the bowler is, guys. It's your 15-year-old. I can't remember his name. I think it's him.
Oh, hold on. Is it the... If I see the number, I can tell
Short,
you the name.
turned into the onside, no run.
42, was it?
My face is like Brad Hodge.
42. No, there's no number 42. What is the name? 44?
Ollie Cox has got his famous green hat on.
Shakti. Is it 44 Shakti?
Shakti, that's right.
Is it green? It's
Shakri.
Oh no, hold on. 45.
So that tree down there is actually. You see the one
It's Dipendra.
his glasses on. Could be fun. Yeah.
45 was Dipendra.
blue? So down there, you see the sign?
Dipendra, that's the one.
That's what I said.
Yeah. I'm just passing it on.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you, Santosh. That's what I like to see.
What?
Everyone appreciate the Hogs for their efforts.
What does Santos say?
Everyone appreciate the Hogs for their efforts.
Well, for being amateurs, I think they're doing quite well.
Oh, big moon ball.
Oh, lovely.
God's sake.
Nice shot.
That's not cocked, is it?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Gorgeous. Go on, give them a little bit more runs,
They're
boys.
tempting him, aren't they? Hit sixes.
I think Nepalese now getting a little bit feeling sorry for Hogs. Swinging them nice balls.
Oh, laced
lovely.
through the covers. Dodgy bounce off the wickets
oh,
there.
no!
Oh, fantastic piece of wicket keeping.
Now,
Umpire not interested in that run out whatsoever.
was
The
he
Hogs,
in?
renowned for their speed across the wicket.
He was in. Thank God for that.
Will Hogs make 102? This is the question.
Mate, they've got 100.
Absolutely,
Have we?
yes.
Right. We'll see you back at
Thank
the
you for
barbecue.
joining us.
Yes.
See you later.
Enjoy.
No.
Big shout for LBW. I wasn't looking.
No. Beautiful things.
And it is turning into an absolutely lovely evening here at Warnford. It's a real shame you guys can't be here. Oh, what a big swing from young Coxey there, and it's beaten everyone.
Oh no. 2 runs. $103 for 9.
Oh, I've lost my bit of paper. In comes the bowler up to the wicket balls. Big moon ball, big swing of the bat. Just swept down to the backward square leg boundary for 1. Oh, I've turned it round.
Again. Oh, beautiful. Nice shot.
Oh,
Oh,
another
for 4.
bad misfield out there in the deep, and that's 4 runs.
110 for Hogs. Come on, boys. Another 250 to go.
Hi, Bernard. Yeah, I did accidentally turn the front camera on. I was
Focusing on beer.
focusing on my beer. And the score moves on to 106 for 9.
No, 110.
110 for 9.
Should be 110.
Look like a shaved chicken. You guys have changed your tone.
Was it not? Was it 106 for 9 then? They've changed it quite quickly.
Hi, Namal. Hogs are 9 wickets down, so it's nearly all over.
Don't say it out loud.
A slightly hopeful appeal there from
That was a
Dipendra. Batsman a long way down. Guys, we're definitely trying to get an interview for you with your skipper later.
yes.
And that's absolutely lashed out to the... Oh, and another bad piece of fielding in the deep. Just manages to save the 4. Guys, you guys have been good with the ball, good bowling, good batting. But unfortunately, your fielding's dreadful, guys.
Has a bit of a gap.
And that's chipped over the top.
Amazing.
Another nice shot. It's just
Nice
plugged a bit,
ball.
and that's another boundary to the Hogs total.
Yes.
Hogs obviously feeling the pressure's off now. And that's right, Kamal, 1 wicket remaining. And the Hogs batsmen, the 11 and the number 8, are just enjoying themselves. That was the Ginger Express, Ollie Cox, just punching that over the top, straight back over the bowler's head. And they've decided to leave the fielder, about halfway back.
Go on, Ollie.
And that one's fired in at Ollie Cox's pads, and he just blocks that back to the bowler. Bowler is Dipendra.
Do you want a t-shirt?
No, I'll be alright for now.
You'll be shaky though. Shall I get you a t-shirt?
I need a wee is why I'm shaking.
Oh, leave me then to it and go.
It's alright, I'm enjoying myself. It'll be over in a minute.
No, you won't.
Baby, it is.
No, you won't. Stop being so negative. Go on, have a wee. I'll take over.
Okay, guys. I'm just going to the toilet.
No need for details. Ooh. Target is 362. Score is 115 for 9. No, he can't go to the toilet with camera. Hello? Who took the most wickets? I think Lalit? Not sure which one of them. I think number 27, Lalit. My name is Misha. Go on, run, 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 run. Thank you so much. I'll try to keep it steady for you, sorry. No, the game won't be over. Hogs are holding on quite nicely. Dipka. Lalit the spinner. There you go. No, you don't need wicket. We need runs. Yeah, it is really good effort of Hogs, I have to say. We're enjoying the game pretty much quite a lot. Cheerleader, I don't think so. Well, enjoy your weekend too, thank you. Parakash. No, I don't think we're gonna go live from Lords. I'm not sure when the game is. If it's weekend, maybe we can. Target is 363 and so far we are at 119. Yeah, George had to walk quite a lot. He's running back though. Look at him. Jogging back. Yeah, it would be nice to have a withdrawal. Not sure about that. What? Or was it a wicket? Is it over? Is this over? How did I miss the wicket?
No, not paying attention.
Well, I'm answering the questions. Well, there you go. Nepali has won. George taking over. Nepal team won.
So there it is, guys. Yeah, it's a lot of beer, Rupak. All over. Nepal win by 200 and something. 240. So there they go, the teams make their way off the field to rapturous applause. So thanks very much for watching, guys. We're going to take a short break and then we'll come live again for the presentations. Oh no, well, stick with us, we're going to stay here.
If you may, just a few words of thanks. First of all, can I say many thanks to the band of brothers who we should have been playing today, but have four guys have very kindly come along and made this a really good side together. So thank you very much indeed. Thanks for having us. And secondly, can I thank all the organisers, the bar staff, the cooks, and he's still at work, everybody, but particularly Jonathan Grant for putting the whole day on. Thank you. In terms of the cricket, I don't think actually very many Hog Band brothers have actually played much white ball cricket. So I think probably we did really tremendously well in the circumstances, but the Nepal side really showed us how the white ball game is played, and many congratulations to you. And so thank you to bring the side along. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you here at Warnford. So can I first present a sweatshirt as the captain. And we also have a match manager, a man of the match award, and again for 163.
The same colour.
Thank you very much indeed for coming, and can we wish you every success for the rest of your tour, particularly at Lord's on Sunday week, and then for your two ODIs in Holland in the first week in August.
We want to support them in the World Cup next year.
So can I ask everybody to give a round of applause to the Nepal side?
Francis, will you ask him some questions for the Nepalese? We're going to do a quick interview. Try and get a quick interview.
Paris, we have 2,000 people would like to hear from you.
How's it going?
Great. I mean, good to start off with a win. I'm very happy.
Yeah.
I think a very clinical performance, but moving forward, there will be tougher challenges, but as usual to the supporters back home and whoever's following us, keep supporting us. We'll try and put up a good performance every time we go out there in the field. So thank you so much.
And your first taste of English conditions, how do you find it?
Yeah, I mean it's fine. I've been here a couple of times before as well, so things are falling in place. I mean, like I said, just the first game, and hopefully hope to continue.
Excellent. Well, great. Thank you ever so much for taking part today. Cheers.
Can we have a team photo?
Yeah, sure. Right now? Guys, group photo. Team photo.
Right, guys, I'm going to call it a day there. Thank you ever so much for watching. Just let you see the team photo get taken.
Thank you very much indeed, lovely.
Do you want to see that, or are you all done, guys?
Glad you enjoyed it, and thank you indeed for coming.
Give everyone at home a wave.
Team photos, guys, please.
Right, guys, gonna call it a day. Thanks very much for watching, everyone.